You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life. You must remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember.
What separates a boy from a man? To me, that is a very good question, one that is not answered very easily. But in order to come to terms with my situation, which was progressively getting worse every single year, I felt I needed to really face my own demons. And in order to do that, I had to pluck up the courage and said, you know what, I gotta do this for me. I can't do this for other people anymore. Looking after myself was actually the most powerful tool I could ever have in my fight against depression, because I found out that as soon as I started thinking about myself, my condition dramatically improved. I was more positive. And really, all for about half of my life, I was a negative person. And I guess you can say I've been in isolation for about half my life, because I had all those negative feelings like bitterness, anger, hatred, and most of all self-doubt. I just absolutely had no belief in myself. I can't tell you how much of a hell that was, having no self-belief and having no self-confidence, and most of all, no self-respect. So what I did, I engaged in activities that I enjoy. And what I enjoy really is exercise, storytelling, and mainly putting smiles on people's faces. My routine now involves looking after myself, my body, and most of all my mind. It involves a lot of exercise, a lot of determination, and a lot of hard work. Because once I dug myself a hole, it just kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper with each passing year. And with how deep that hole gets, impacts how long it takes to dig out of our hole and progress forward. In order to move forward with my life, I felt like I had to evolve. And in order to evolve, I felt I had to get out of my comfort zone. And my comfort zone included not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to get dressed, not wanting to go downstairs and have something to eat. And most of all, not wanting to leave the house. This bedroom, these four walls, were basically my safe haven. I always felt safe in here. And also, I felt safe when I was with my friends, because even though I was feeling like crap, they can always pull me out of that situation so I can have a laugh and a joke with them. But of course, those laughs, those jokes, when you're depressed, they're not sustainable if I wasn't going to do anything to improve my mental health. I can't tell you how many times I came home from a night out absolutely sobbing myself to sleep because I felt like a failure. There was no progression. I felt like I was stuck in the same place each time. But I've said earlier that I take full responsibility for that because I did nothing about it. And it wasn't until I did something about it that things started to shift in my favour. I went from a self-pitying boy that felt the world was against him into a man that now has his destiny in his own hands. I do the things that I do for me, and for me only. I will not let anyone or anything piss on my parade any longer. If I can fight out of a situation, then anybody can. And it shows that I was actually a lot stronger than I thought I was, because I took that first step, which is always the hardest. I am not saying that my way will help everyone, but that is how I did it. It involved a lot of exercise, mainly running, and before everything went tits up, I was also in the gym a lot. And in the gym, that's where I felt my self-worth. Instead of thinking what I can't do, I was thinking about what I can do. And I feel that is when the mentality started to change. There is no greater victory to me than conquering and confronting your own demons. And that first step is all the most important. From my point of view, now, nobody is going to feel sorry for me. So I cannot feel sorry for myself. Even though the world is in a strange place, it still feels surreal. I still feel there's hope on the horizon. And I urge anyone who has experienced what I've talked about in these videos to please speak up, whether it's to your family or your friends. Because like I said, once you take that first step, that is when the healing process starts to come in, and that is when your mentality could change. I'm not saying my way will help everyone, but I hope that people in a dark place can find these videos eventually, and if I can help just one person, then I've done my job. So I will end this video by saying these 3 words. It's your move. Thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding.